Do you mind being filmed?
No, I don't mind.
Okay, cool. I'm Christina, by the way. What's your name?
Gustavo.
Gustavo?
Yeah, Gustavo.
Nice to meet
Nice to
you.
meet
So, question number one is, how do you feel about animals?
Depends what kind of animals.
What do you mean?
Is it like, are you talking about as a pet?
Any
Pet
kind of,
animals?
any animals. Any animals.
Neutral?
Neutral?
Like, dislike? I mean, there's
You're-
some animals that, you know, are kind of iffy about, you know?
Really?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
what?
I don't know, mosquitoes, they carry a lot of diseases. It's not considered an animal, yeah.
That's
I mean,
valid.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
valid. I'm not the biggest fan of mosquitoes either. I'm from the South, so yeah, I dealt with that a lot as a kid. But I guess I mean just like in general, like how do you, so
Is this like a pro-life type of question or no? Like how do you feel
I
about
mean,
animals? Like, I mean,
no,
it's
it's just
very,
just
my opinion,
neutral.
honestly. I mean, yeah, neutral.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about animal abuse?
I mean, I don't like testing of animals.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, it's
I think
messed
there's
up,
other ways
right?
that they could be done, you know, besides just testing on animals, but
Right? There's
I
so
mean,
many
yeah,
ways.
true, yeah.
There's so many alternative methods. So how would you describe animal abuse? You've already said animal testing. Is there anything else that you would describe as animal abuse?
maybe exploiting them.
Exploiting
Like,
them?
just for your own personal gain or
Personal
interest and
gain?
stuff like that. Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
I
yeah.
mean, stuff like that, you know, or like maybe as in like an acting kind of stuff. Like they probably kill a lot of animals in doing like stunts.
Oh,
So, I
yeah.
don't know. It's
Yeah.
routine, yeah, but I mean,
They probably do.
in the right hands, it's probably good, you know. But like circus animals, stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
used
yeah,
for
yeah.
entertainment, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
entertainment purposes,
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely. I would definitely also describe that as animal abuse.
Yeah, yeah.
So, fourth question,
Okay.
and this is not supposed to be like a gotcha moment.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But how do you feel about the animals in like the meat, dairy, egg industry, and like we already said for entertainment, clothing?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you consider that animal abuse?
It's like a 50-50, you know? I mean,
50-50?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, people still have to make a living out of it or just consume a certain amount of protein, I would say. But I mean, it's not like,
Protein.
I'm kind of like, you know, like 50-50 about it, you know? Some stuff should be eaten, some stuff should not, you know? Just
Yeah.
basic, you know, fish,
Okay.
chickens, beef, pretty much about it. But I mean,
So you
everything
think
else,
so
like,
you think
outside
it's
of that-
okay to eat chicken, fish,
so.
and cows, but not other animals?
Yeah, I mean, you know, obviously how you treat them too, you know? But I mean,
So what
something
makes
like
so what makes it? I guess I would ask, what makes it okay to eat like a cow, chicken, or fish, but not like a dog or an elephant or
well, that depends
you know?
also because of the race, ethnicity,
Right.
religion. Because I mean, some religions you can't touch like a cow or something, you know, like
Exactly,
type of stuff. So, I mean,
exactly.
it just all varies, you know.
Okay,
and
so-
then just how you're brought up too, you know.
Yeah,
I was
okay.
brought up, you know, eating fish, eating meat, you know, eating poultry, stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was
Yeah.
never kind of pushed towards it, like, oh, you're not supposed to do this, or animals have, you know, this type of stuff, you know. That's it.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, it's just 50-50.
Yeah, you bring up an interesting point about like how some cultures say that
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not okay to eat cows. Some
Yeah.
cultures say it's not okay to eat pig. Some cultures say it's okay to eat dog.
Yeah, yeah. stuff
So,
like
would you say that that is kind of like social conditioning? That's like what society says it's okay.
that. It's kind of just, yeah, kind of like that. But I mean, it's just how you're brought up, you know, different regions, different.
Yeah,
people
so
have
I was
different
brought
stuff,
up.
You know? Yeah, yeah. You know,
yeah,
it's really
so
like that.
so I get that. So I was brought up in the South, and like I think most of us,
like-
yeah, like
yeah,
we ate a lot of
Pretty much
meat,
stuff,
like
and then, like,
barbecue
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff
'cause
like
I have
that.
a couple cousins too that are from like the South.
Yeah.
And they eat, like fried frog legs.
Yeah, I didn't. I never ate
I've
that.
never tried that, you know. But I mean, it'd probably be good to try, you know. but,
Yeah.
I mean, stuff like that.
Yeah,
Simple
so yeah, different cultures do have like different types of animals
Yeah,
that they
yeah.
eat. But and you agreed that that is kind of a societal thing.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah, just the place-
societal
yeah, yeah, it's
society
kind of just plays
decides.
out. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So would you also agree that society decides as a whole that it's okay to eat like some animals and not the other?
I mean, maybe they push it towards it. you
Yeah.
know, just- you see kind of everywhere. For example, like the Chick-fil-A,
Yeah.
eat more chicken. And it's a
Yeah,
cow. You
and
know,
so,
so, I mean, it's
yeah, they
kind of
have like a
something-
cow
yeah, yeah,
there
yeah,
to
obviously,
try to
know,
get
yeah.
you to eat more chicken.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
th-
yeah, stuff
so
like that.
Chick-fil-A is kind of saying it's not okay. Like
Yeah,
what
yeah,
I
yeah,
got from
obviously,
that
yeah.
is it saying that it's not okay to eat a cow, but it is
it's
okay
better
to eat
like
chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's kind of crazy to me when you really think about that, because I do love cows. Cows are amazing animals.
That's true.
But chickens also have their own unique experiences and personalities, and I know a lot of people, like my sister has chickens, and when she got them for like as an egg-laying hen, egg-laying hens, but as she started to, I guess, get to know the chickens better, she really bonded with them.
Grown attachment?
Yeah, especially one of them, and now she's like, well, I can't eat chicken anymore, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, so I guess I would ask you, what really does make it different then? If it, like, why is it okay to eat some animals and not others? You already said society, but does that justify our abuse to them just because society says that it's okay to do that?
I don't think so. Maybe I think it was just from the beginning of time.
From the beginning?
You know, if you believe in like evolution or just the power of the word of Christ, you know. So it just all depends. I mean, if people say like, oh, even if cavemen, they were eating raw meat and stuff like that. Well, I mean, it's probably just programmed into our DNA.
I agree with you. I agree with you. I definitely...
Your mentality, how you think about them, you know. So I mean, it just all varies. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I agree with you. It has been something that we've done for a very long time, and like from hunter-gatherer times. But just because we've done it for a long time, like, so when we were, prehistoric times before we had agriculture, we could say like, yes, it's necessary. We had to get our food. We had to get nutrients. So of course, like that is justified. Yeah. But now that we have a system of agriculture, where we also have global trade. We can get food from all over the world, and at our supermarket. Like we didn't have a supermarket, a long time ago when meat eating started. So it explains why we do still eat meat today, but does it justify like that it is morally okay to still do so since it is no longer necessary to? Yeah.
Well, I mean, in that question too, people are going more towards like lab-grown stuff.
Lab grown.
I don't know if that's even. I don't know. Like behind it, I don't know if it's even safe to consume. But, I think they're trying to push it more towards that. Yeah, I mean, it's okay, but I mean, to each their own,
I think lab grown is definitely something it definitely a better alternative, and we're not quite there yet, and people are very skeptical about it. But I think that is definitely like if we could get lab grown meat, like. That would be the future. Hopefully many people would become more accepting of that. So I'm going to ask you, have you ever heard, or do you know of the definition of veganism?
I know vegans.
Yeah, but do you know the definition?
Of being a vegan? Mm-hmm. Not eating meat?
Yeah,
so containing dairy products inside certain stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So it is that. It's definitely the diet, but it also is like, it's an ethical stance against using animals for human consumption. So like you said earlier, entertainment purposes, clothing, everything. So I'm vegan, and I don't believe that it is necessary to use animals, as I've said earlier. So I don't think that we should use animals since we have so many alternatives, and it's just pointless, and like for entertainment and stuff, like, why are we doing that when we have so many other forms of entertainment? And like, as we said with food, so many alternatives. Like we don't have, lab-grown meat hasn't, become mainstream or even really available yet. But we do have so many alternatives. Not only do we have like meat alternatives these days, but we also have so many like plant options like veggies, and we have food blogs that you can learn how to cook all these things, like easy recipes online. There's just so many possibilities for it. So you do agree with that then, that it's not necessary to use animals? Okay.
I mean, there's only so much, as an organization you could do to kind of persuade everybody. It just takes, little.
So is there anything that would be personally stopping you or preventing you from going vegan, since you do agree that it's not necessary to use it?
I love the taste of meat too. I don't know. It's just preference, like I've always.
And I think that taste is what most people say is the reason. It's usually either like taste or convenience. And so, of course, it's what we're used to eating. But would you say that taste, like your 15-minute meal of a ham. What's your favorite like meat food that you would eat? Steak. So like however long, 10, 15 minutes to eat your steak. And then when you think about the cow that it comes from, that they live their life, most likely in a factory farm, depending on where you get it. They live their life cramped together, and then they're, some of them, the first time they're seeing daylight, leaving the farm, because sometimes it's like inside, like I don't know if you've ever driven through like Central California and seen like the factory farms and stuff. Yeah, so sometimes that, like when they're leaving that, they're getting into these trucks, and it's piled together, like you'll see them on the highway, and that's their first time getting out of that situation, and it's crammed into another situation, and then they're taken to a slaughterhouse for their throat to be slit. And they know what's happening, like they know that something's not right, and they are afraid. So would you say that your 15-minute meal is worth more than their life and all the pain and suffering that they have to endure for it to make it to your plate?
Half and half, I think, because I mean, even if you let them out, they'll probably just end up dying somewhere else, and then someone else come and get it, pick them up. So
so I think that's interesting you say that. So I guess with veganism, it's like what you're saying is, well, it's already there, it's already happening, right? So it's like might as well. So with veganism, what we want is to like strive to, over time, reduce the breeding of more animals into existence, so that there's less and less bred over time. So it's not necessarily like being vegan, you're saving all these animals, but you're actually stopping animals from being bred into a terrible existence by using your buying power to do so. It's a total supply and demand thing. And then, so over time, if more people did go vegan, then we would, like these animals left would end up going to like sanctuaries and stuff like that. Like in an ideal world.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice, thanks for the talk. I guess it was opening, I guess.
Yeah. Have you ever like met or talked to a vegan before today?
I think my dad was a vegan for like 6 years.
Okay. Did he ever talk to you about it? Yeah, no, not really.
He just like, I'm eating meat. And, I mean, he switched back. But, I mean, it was just choice.
Yeah.
It just all depends.
Yeah. So the reason I asked that is because, before I went vegan, I had never met or talked to a vegan. I had started watching stuff like on YouTube and documentaries and stuff. So of course, this is your first time, and I don't expect you to just, by this one conversation with me, to just, change. But I mean,
kind of gives me an open mind.
My job is to like open your mind and like, I'm just trying to inform and educate, like help you see a different side, because like, a lot of people don't think about these things, because we are conditioned to see these animals as food, and we just don't really think of them. We're so separated from the process, like when we see a burger, we're not seeing a cow, so I do have some I do have a card that I would like to give you, if that's okay with you.
A card?
Yeah, it has like more resources on it. Sean, where are the cards at? Sorry. Cool. So these are really good ones. Ed Winters is actually we call him Earthling Ed. He's actually the one who really inspired me to go vegan. So I would definitely check out his TED Talk. And these are some great resources if you want to check anything out. If your curiosity is piqued.
Maybe I'll just one day I'm off.
Yeah.
Get into it. But
Cool.
Nice talking to you.
It was so nice talking to you.
What was your name again?
Christina.
Christina.
And what was your name again?
Gustavo.
Okay, that's what I thought, but it's like I didn't want to get it wrong.
I was going to say Chrissy or something like that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Thank you for talking to me and having such an open mind.
For sure.
I really enjoyed it. Have a great rest of your day.